Hi, my name's Nick Kowalczyk, and I'm going to give you my impressions on Destiny after spending about 80 hours plus in the game world that Bungie created. Destiny is Bungie's first game since they've worked on Halo franchise from Microsoft and broke away, and it's a shared world shooter as they put it. So it is a first person shooter that mixes in some light MMO elements. So you are wandering around a world full of instances similar to World of Warcraft or Guild Wars, where you run into other players in these instances and you can team up to take on events similar to the one you see happening here in the video, where you all work together to take down larger enemies and earn specific rewards. You have a couple different classes you play as. The one featured here is my character. He's a Titan class, which is kind of the tank class of the game. And then you have the Warlock, which is the wizard, and you have the Hunter, which is kind of like the rogue, speedier class of the game. You can also break into little fire teams of 3, and you can go to the dungeons. This is kind of a dungeon or a mission where you work together for a certain objective and to obtain different loot, which can be broken into armor, crafting items, and things like that. During these dungeon scenarios, you have to rely on your teammates to help you respawn, because it's like a no spawn area or it's a longer spawn area. You can't just instantly respawn. The controls of the game are very much Halo feeling. You've got the fire from the hip Halo style. Bungie did add a little bit more aim down the sight's accuracy to the game. It's more snap to, kind of similar to a Call of Duty aspect. But it still feels very much like a Halo game. Your character moves with a certain weight to it, and you do have the floatiness of the jumps. In fact, all the characters have a second double jump, or floaty double jump, or a triple jump. I think in the case of the Hunter, gets a triple jump eventually. So you also have this main area called the Tower, which we see here, where you can go in between missions to socialize, to turn in bounties, to pick up new armor, weapons that you can purchase, and just overall to upgrade your character, turn in encoded loot that you have. There's a gentleman here that decodes it into the actual armor, whether it's gauntlets or boots or anything like that. So, it's got a pretty in-depth inventory system and customization system. You can upgrade certain pieces of armor later in the game. You can also apply different shaders to your character, to color them different and kind of make them stand out as your own in the title. So I'm really happy with the customization overall in the game. I really think you're able to kind of make your character your own, and even though most of that stuff doesn't really unlock until towards the end game levels of the game. So, but there's a shot of my Guardian there. He's level 27. The environments in Destiny are really awesome. Great visuals. The enemy designs are awesome. Really, as you go from planet to planet in the game, you really get a variation of the different styles of the planet. Right now, we're kind of looking at an interior of a mission inside one of the structures on the moon, on one of the missions there that I'm running. So, I'm really happy with the overall environmental design. But thank goodness it's good, because you will find yourself replaying a lot of the missions over and over again. So overall, Bungie has created a really solid foundation with Destiny. I know they plan on supporting it for the next 10 years by adding new content. I don't know if that means any more retail iterations, or they're just going to build upon this one. But it's a really rock solid foundation they've created here. And like any game of this sort, where it's kind of an MMO style game, there's going to be exploits, there's going to be balancing issues, tweaks, that are going to happen, and they're going to keep building upon that and make the game better and better. Also, the repetitive nature right now, I believe that'll be addressed as more and more content comes out. We have to be a little bit more forgiving. A game of this size and nature, it's only been out for a couple weeks now, and a lot of the critics are quick to say it's too repetitive, there's not enough variation. So But I don't really have a problem with it. I think in the long run it's going to turn out to be an amazing game. It's already an amazing game. It's a blast to play. The social element alone, getting on and doing this with your friends, is just a blast. And to anyone that, if you enjoy Diablo or you enjoy Borderlands, then this is definitely a game to look into. So I'll keep updating this, and hopefully I'll have some more on Destiny in the future. Thanks for watching.
It's weakened. Destroy it.